Alright, hello everybody. This is Kingdom bringing you a Dota 2 Clan War commentary. This is more stuff from that TNP Gaming's Dota 2 Arena League, which is going on right now. This game is much more recent. This is from the second week game from either Monday. I think this is a game from Wednesday. So the most recent day of gaming. More games tonight, but I'm going to miss them because I'll be out of town. At any rate, these two teams are both in the mid-range of teams. I think these teams are both 1-1 or coming into this game, something like that. This team on the Dire is Squirtle Squad. Leprechaun X is an excellent player. Vamp is an incredible solo mid player, one of the best. Corey is a good carry player. So these guys they're pretty solid squad, pretty good team play. I've stood in for them a couple of times. Then on the other side is RRC, or Rabid Raccoons, as you can see reflected in their pictures. They're also another pretty good team. Dualistic's an excellent long lane player, and Soluna's strong carry. And so we're gonna, just typical bans coming out right now. TA is banned out, as well as the Lycan. No one's play against Lycan, seriously. I don't even know why he's still in the hero pool. No one likes him. He's boring to play. No one wants to play against him. Valve, this is my strong challenge coming out to you guys. Get rid of Lycan. He's like a cancer in the Dota scene. Seriously, people see Lycan like, oh, that's it, boring game. Don't care anymore. Don't watch this game. Lycan's in it. Or is that just me? That could be just me. I don't know. This is how I feel. Shrek is the next ban out from the Dire squad. Banning out some pretty strong solo mid heroes as well. Typical bans. Nothing too exciting yet. I heard when I got this replay, I got this from Dualistic, who's a player on the Radiant Rabid Raccoon squad. He's like, yeah, there were some pretty unconventional picks. So I'm looking forward to this game. I haven't actually looked at the scoreboard. This is the replay, in case you didn't notice Yeah, anyway, I didn't look at the scoreboard. I really don't know what goes on or even who wins in this game. So I'm as in the dark as you guys. I've got no clue what's going on here. So just, I guess, enjoy the game. I'm already seeing some pretty non-traditional bans. Typically, TA is not banned. I guess she had a stint as a first ban material at the beginning of the international, but Rubik is banned out. He is first pick, first ban material, definitely. I used to hate Rubik as a hero. I thought he was boring. Thought he broke the game. And then I played him, and I was like, holy crap, this hero is fun. He's now like one of my top 5 heroes, definitely, in terms of just fun to play. I can't say top 5 heroes in terms of play skill. I'm not that great, but he's so much fun to play. It's like, look, I stole your blink, so I put some mobility in my mobility so that I can be mobile while I'm mobile, man. That's Rubik for you. It's like, buy blink, force, and then steal blink. Yeah, that's how it works, definitely. Dendy. Morphling's the next ban out here, coming from Squirtle Squad. Rabid Raccoons have the first pick here. See what they're going to pick up. I want to see what strategy they're running. I'm interested. I'm like, come on, Pub Seeker first pick. It's definitely what everyone wants to do. If you guys missed the game, the last game I uploaded. So Nagar will be picked up here. The Nagar, as Toby would say, Nagar Siren. I make fun of his accent because it's make funnable. Darkseer's pick up here, which actually is a very good pickup for 2 reasons. Naga, first of all, is an amazing combo with Darkseer because you sleep and then vacuum affects people while they're slept. So then you sleep people, use your vacuum to set people up, and then you unleash hell with your combo. He's also an excellent long lane hero and can shut down Naga Siren in lane with his Ion Shell. He's an excellent counter pick here. I'm glad to see him played. I think a lot of the mid-tier teams kind of shy away from him. Oh, Darkseer Enigma, so we're coming out strong here, like immediately into a combo team. Tidehunter is the next picked up, which is obviously a combo with Naga Siren. Sleep into Ravage is very effective because Ravage is huge casting lanes. Veno, so more team fight here as well as strong laning. Look for him to support the Naga Siren on the safe lane. I'm doubting that RRC will do a offensive trialing? They may? I don't really know. I mean, if you stick a Naga Siren and a Venomancer against a Darkseer, what you can do is you can use the Gale to bait out the Surge, and then just net him while he tries to surge away. It's a very effective, that kind of thing. Like, Crystal Maiden's also very good at this. She slows first, and then once he turns Surge on, she just freezes him. And then the Surge duration runs out while he's frozen. It's an excellent way to counter the Darkseer's Surge and prevent him from being as mobile and escapable as he's supposed to be. Going into reserve time on this last pick here is Squirtle Squad. They've already got a strong combo. They can go pick even more wombo combo, like, say, Jakiro, Earthshaker, Lich. That kind of more wombo combo style picks, which I like watching wombo combos because they're exciting. And it's like, and then everybody melted! But, you know, as Lumi would say, everyone explodes! Except he'd say it in a stereotypically Asian accent. Alright, Tinker's going to be pick up here. I like this. This is good. I really like watching Tinker games because watching someone be all over the map is very exciting and fun. And I'm kind of surprised that Prophet hasn't been picked up either. I'd be really excited to... I'll bet you he'll be banned out. Anti-Mage is the ban here. Looks like Rabid Raccoons want to ban out the hard carries, whereas Squirtle Squad are banning out sort of mid-game damage carries. Naga Siren is a late-game carry, very strong in her own right. So if you ban out the mid-game heroes and prevent her from having the early and mid-game to get big in the late game, she's shut down to a large extent. If she gets an early Radiance or an early Heart, or I personally like going for an early Diffusal Blade, she becomes an extremely strong hero who's capable of doing a lot of damage in the late game and dominating. Whereas if you prevent her from getting those kinds of things by winning the mid game with a Tinker, with an Enigma, with a Darkseer, you know. Alright, going into reserve time on this last ban here, I would ban out a Prophet. Nature's Prophet, just because Tinker Prophet is the most annoying thing to play against on the face of the planet. Never let a team have both of them. It's the worst thing you can possibly do. And then, because you can't really pick Prophet against Tinker, because Tinker just rapes Prophet. Whereas Tinker has nuke damage, Prophet is all right-click damage, and Laser... excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Prophet is all right-click damage, and that gets shut down by a laser. Chaos Knight's the ban. Okay, so they looking to shut down a hard carry. Anti-Mage and CK are the bans out here, as Morphling has already been banned out. I would have liked to see a Lone Druid ban. Lone Druid's a very strong hero, which I don't know, maybe neither team will play him. I don't recognize any of these players as strong Lone Druid players. Like, you have to ban out the Lone Druid against, like, a Fear or a TC or a Zhao or a Burning, but Joe, whichever, however you pronounce that Chinese name. I don't speak Chinese. Quap is the last ban out here. Alright, let's see how this rest of this pick ban phase goes. This is one thing, by the way, that I like about some pro teams like Navi. They pick very quickly. Some casters, like myself, you know, I can talk for a long time about strong heroes and hero counters and why I just love seeing Tinker bounce around the map like a pogo stick. You know, but when it comes down to it, I just want to see these guys play. That's why I think some casters start out just when the pick ban phase is over. They just take a minute to talk about the lineups and then move on. I wanted to see the pick ban phase just to see what went down, because I heard there were some unconventional picks. I'm still waiting to see them. I do like Naga Siren. She gets banned out too often. I really don't think she deserves as many bans as she gets. She's very strong, and her sleep is an excellent, excellent ultimate ability, but it's very counterable. And I think if she is left in, she'll bring in some more heroes, which we don't see in the pool very often, like Silencer. She doesn't really get to do anything if you silence her. Omni Knight is the pickup here. Yes! I love this. This is awesome. I'm afraid he's going to get played as a support, but I want to see him played as a farmer so bad. If you haven't watched my casts where I play on the night, you max Degen Aura after Purification, get an Orb of Venom, and then there's just so much slow on top of this. He's an amazing chaser. He's tanky as heck. I actually even go so far as to build Sage and Yasha on him to get more slow and more damage, as well as move speed to allow him to keep up with everyone. I mean, he's just such a great hero. I think he's definitely deserves a lot more play than he gets. The only problem is that he's melee. But hey, Darkseer's melee, and he's top pick. Naga's melee, she's top pick. Tidehunter's melee, he's top pick. Lycan melee. Disruptor's the next pick up here. I like the Disruptor. He's seeing some play in the pro scene, and I really think he deserves it. Glimpse is an excellent spell. You want a TP to defend your tower, bro? Yeah, nope, not happening. As well as, it's just, he does so much for your team. Kinetic Field is awesome. Static Storm really shuts down heroes like Tide, Venomancer, and especially high mobility blinking heroes like Quap or Anti-Mage, who just really get shut down. And Bounty Hunters, so wow. That is an interesting lineup. Duel was not kidding when he said, okay, so I'm guessing Bounty Hunter is going to be on the long lane solo bounty. Omni Knight, I guess, is going to be tri-lane support Tidehunter mid, or we could see on the Knight mid, Tidehunter support either way. I don't know what to think about this. This is very interesting. So I guess there's going to be a Naga, Veno, somebody else tri-lane. I'm interested in seeing what happens here. I really like seeing the Omni Knight. He's an excellent pick. He preemptively shuts down whatever right-click carry that Squirtle Squad wants to pick up, and it probably definitely throws... Okay, Void, yeah, so... Actually, that's a pretty good pick. There's not very much lockdown on the Radiant side. Void, only thing he worries about is somebody stunning him in his Chronosphere from outside. Alright, looks like Duel will be on a long lane. Tide? Wait, I'm confused. I have no clue how this is going down. I'm just gonna wait and see. I cannot predict this at all. I just can't. Really not able to. I'm just gonna have to wait and see where people go. I mean, really, it's pretty insane. I'm gonna quickly make sure that my game volume is working. I don't need you. Audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Windows to. Should be good. Alright, while people pick. Alright. I think you may not have even been getting game volume there. Is it working now?
5 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Remaining.
Sorry if you weren't getting game volume before. Alright, so here we go. Game's up. Let's go ahead and take a look. We are going to be seeing Kore on the Tinker solo mid, Vamp on the hard farming Faceless Void, and the Turtle on Disruptor, Duddits on the Enigma in the jungle, and Leprechaun. Or actually, no, I don't think he'll jungle. I think he might be long lane. And Leprechaun on the Darkseer, who might also be long lane and might also be jungle. I really don't know what's going to go down there. On the other side, we're going to see Liper on a solo mid Bounty Hunter against a Tinker. I'm not going to ask questions. Take it away on the Naga Siren Farmer. Soluna on the support Venomancer. Let's see Weiss on the support on the Knight. Damn it. And then Dualistic will be on the long lane solo Tidehunter. He's picked up a gauntlet to buff himself, keep him a little bit tankier, as well as some wards. He might try and ward off the pull camp. Okay, so we're definitely going to see a Vamp tri-lane. It looks like he's going into the jungle, and Turtle will be playing a support Disruptor. Liper, is he going solo mid? Bounty can solo mid. I'm just worried about it against a Tinker, because, I mean, invisibility helps your laning ability, but at the same time, it's not like Bounty can stand up to this harass coming from Tinker in any way, shape, or form. He's going to have to get... Yeah, it looks like he's going for an early wand. I mean, he really just needs to get his level 6, so he doesn't need to go forward and get farm as much, but Bounty Hunter rocks with farm. If he's able to get farm, it's always good. What is this? Oh, hey, cool. I did not know you could do that. That's pretty legit. Cool. He's got some items here, too. Alright, so here's a Dire Ward. This is an offensive Dire Ward. I think... I don't even know what it gets vision of. I want to see what this thing gets vision of. Okay, that's actually a pretty good ward. It gives you a lot of lane vision. Not visible. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to remember that. Alright. So we're going to see in mid here. So Viper will be doing what he can against this Tinker. Tinker's definitely going to have the pros of lane control, though. Oh, here goes a go on Duel, but he's not. He's actually just going to chase Turtle out of the lane. Duel has Glimpse first. I don't know why he picked up Glimpse first. I'm not very fond of this build. Glimpse doesn't do you much first. You need a kinetic field to glimpse somebody into, or you need a Thunder Strike to do some damage first. Glimpse is not a good first skill. I guess he took it defensively. I don't know if you can. Okay, you cannot glimpse your allies, which could theoretically, if you could glimpse your allies, you could save Void from getting killed, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Bottom lane, we're going to see this Darkseer chase pretty hardcore out of lane. Omni Knight heal does a ton of pure damage that will just basically destroy whatever this Darkseer wants to do. And moreover, oh man, he's going to run into Soluna. I don't think he's actually going to take any damage. What he's actually going to do is just... Alright, we're going to see... It's going to be a semi-go here, actually. I think they could have gotten a kill there if Soluna had dropped a Gale, because Darkseer doesn't have Surge. With a Purification nuke as well as the Gale damage, they may have been able to bring him down, but it's just the hard thing is tanking all that damage. Oh no! Is Viper gonna... Viper will not fall if Corey... Does he have a missile? No, he's got laser and then machines. If he had a laser, he might be able to actually deal some serious damage to this bounty hunter. Possibly could have brought him down. That March brought him really low. Viper's going to continue to get harassed like this. He's really going to have a hard time in this lane. Looks like Darkseer might be going down. No, yeah, there's a Gale on top of him coming from the other side. Healing shot goes down on the Naga Siren. He will fall here, definitely. Yeah, Naga Siren will get the last hit with that wave, which means that he's definitely going to do well now. Not giving Naga First Blood just gives her so much ability. She's already gone and picked up most of her treads from this First Blood, and she's just going to have complete control over this lane now. Darkseer is still level 1, has just barely not hit level 2. If he'd been level 2, he'd be alive right now. And at any rate, we're going to see minimap start working. Dualistic up on the top lane has hit level 3, so he's doing a lot better than the other solo. But at the same time, he's also taking a lot of harass coming from Vamp on this Faceless Void. Vamp is, of course, level 4. He's got 14 last hits. Let's take a look at last hits really quick here. We see, yeah, Vamp is winning. Actually, Bounty is not doing poorly on the mid lane. He's got a bottle already and is sitting second in terms of last hit. Naga's third, and then Tinker only has 9. He's not been able to do as well against this Bounty Hunter as I should have thought he would be doing. He's doing fairly well, you know. It's only 3 minutes in. He's sitting at 3 a minute right now, which isn't bad, but Vamp's the one who's getting most of the farm. He is taking a little bit of harass coming from this Tidehunter. Tidehunter is being pretty able to solo. This is because, mind you, that it looks like Turtle's been spending most of his time out of lane just getting farm in the jungle, which is good because your Disruptor really needs levels, but at the same time you can't... Your Void can't lose a lane. And Void is pretty low. He's got a salve. He's just going to stay here, tank up the creeps as much as possible to get these last hits, which he desperately needs. He's already got 1,200 gold. I don't know what he's going for first, but he's going to have it pretty soon. He's last hitting really well. He's at 5 creeps a minute right now. Leprechaun is level 2. He has Surge, so he shouldn't die anymore. But he's not in a pleasant spot. We do see Enigma coming over. They may make a go on this Tide. We've got a level 1 Malefice. Not the best stun, but it's enough to set up a kinetic field. But no, Disruptor's only level 1. These dire support heroes are really not getting levels. If you see 1 and 2, and then 3, whereas in the tri-lane, because of that early kill, both these guys are 2, and Tide's at 4. And Bounty Hunter's up at the top in terms of level. He has the most experience of anyone on the map. Granted, he's not having as much fun against the Tinker as you would like him to have. Here comes a March of Machines. That's going to deal damage even to an invisible Bounty Hunter. So he's got to get out. He's just going to go hide. And this, but he's level 6. He's got to, oh man, I'm sorry, I missed this kill over here. Turtle almost went down. to the Tidehunter before he died, but Vamp has gotten himself a kill. That's excellent. That's going to give him some farm. He's got his treads as soon as he wants to purchase them, or phase boots, depending upon which one he wants to go for. It's a toss-up on Void, you know. I personally like the phase, because if you want to go crits or Mask of Madness, then you actually do more damage in your ultimate. But the attack speed on the treads is invaluable. It really depends on what you want to do. Looks like Weiss has rotated mid. Looks like they want to get a kill on Kore. Heal as well as the... Oh, Lifer might go down to a machine here. Yes, he will. Tinker just gets the kill there from the machine. It was an aggressive go. Weiss was there to deal some damage with his purification, but it wasn't enough. And now this tower might fall. That kill on Kore gets him much closer to his BOT. He's now only 1,400 gold away. He could have that up by 9-10 minutes, and that would be really good. Unfortunately, no one is stacking Ancients for him. I mean, if this Darkseer is having such a bad time in lane, he should just stack Ancients. In fact, he might even get Dove here. Weiss is going to come around from the back, but not actually kill. He's actually just going to force a Surge out, and he's going to run away. Viper's back in the mid lane. He's just going to continue farming, it looks like. Doesn't look like he'll roam until he gets a bigger item up. Wants to finish his treads, at least, it looks like. I'm surprised he didn't finish his treads. He's got the most last hits out of anyone, as far as I can tell. Except, no, actually, he's been passed up by Tinker, Void, and Naga now. And this Void, is he going to go buy his treads? He's got an item on the courier. What is it? Oh, he went for an early Midas. So Void has a Midas. No treads, but he doesn't need the treads to get away. He's got his time walk. Looks like... No, that's not actually going to be a gank. That's just an illusion. Venom's going to kill on this Darkseer. Darkseer not having fun on this bottom lane. He's just losing hardcore. 2 kills against him now. Naga has a ring of health. She's going for an early Vanguard. She'll have that in about 300 gold, and then she will finish out her treads. That's going to give her... She'd make her very tanky early game, and then she can go into a damage item, it looks like. Tinker's got a regen room on the mid lane. How close is he to BOT? 1,000 gold. He's just going to nuke Lifer. Lifer is just going to get away. Laser's going to peg him. The damage goes off. So I think the way it works is the damage hits at the projectile, which is not dodgeable, and the miss effect takes effect as soon as the spell is cast. Or it might be the other way around, I'm not really sure. Lifer's going up into the jungle. He may be going for a kill on Duddits. There was a ward that spotted him out, so Duddits is backing off, and in fact, Vamp and Turtle are coming back into lane to try to check him out. Viper's looking for a kill. He can definitely get the kill on Duddits if he's there. He's actually just going to steal the farm. A very effective thing to do, actually. Now the Dire team are circling in, but they don't have any vision. They're not going to be able to see him. In fact, 4 heroes are there. They're devoting 4 heroes to this, so they don't have any vision. Why? You can't devote 4 heroes to attacking a bounty hunter if you don't have vision. Duddits is going to get tracked up and attacked. I just heard a glimpse. Sending Dualistic back more towards the mid lane, I guess. It's got a 50-second cooldown. I don't know why you would do that. Whatever. At any rate, we are going to see here, Vamp's going to continue farming up the top lane. With his Hand of Midas, his farm is just going to explode so much. He's going to have, I would guess, a big tier 4 item by the 20th minute, by the 20-minute mark, including this Hand of Midas, which also gives him attack speed. So, I mean, it's definitely a good item on a Void. Mid lane, we're going to be seeing a go on the Tinker. It looks like he's going to fall. Maybe Lifer may go down to this March of Machines. But Weiss is definitely going down, and Corey's actually going to survive. This gank against the Tinker is not working out. In fact, Ganker could go offensive on Tidehunter. Tide dropped a Ravage for this, hit the Tinker, but Tinker was just able to get too much heal off from his bottle. Viper might want to go in, but he can't really. Doesn't have treads even for the survivability. And now he's just going to take some more harass from the Tinker. Tinker, March of Machines, man, level 4, it's so strong at this counter ganking thing. He's so hard to gank, and with the limited lockdown from the Radiant team, they're just not able to get a good kill against him. Leprechaun's going to take some slow from Gale, but he'll be alright. He's backing off now. Take it away, just tanking the Ion Shell, doesn't care. He's probably got a Vanguard now. No, he's not. He's just got... Is he going to finish the Vanguard before he goes into a Radiance, or is he just going to go straight into a Relic? I would suggest finishing item before you go for the Relic. But whatever he wants to do, man. Trust him to do whatever he thinks is right. He's farming really well. He's got 53 last hits in 9 minutes. That's very good. Void also is up at 46. Dualistic actually might be in trouble here. He's going to get Chronosphered up. Kinetic Field also. Tidehunter's definitely dead here. He's going to fall to face this Void. That's 2-0 now on this Void. He's definitely doing well. I think he's got his treads finished if he wants them. Does he have any items on the courier? No, he doesn't. He's sitting pretty close. He's got all the last hitting power and all of the farm that he's going to want now. There's one last hit there, but Naga actually is leading on the farm a little bit, but Faceless Void is a better late game carry than Naga by a lot, just because Faceless Void's ultimate is so strong. Oh, we're going to see a disconnect and a pause here. I'm going to go ahead and speed through the pause until he reconnects. Tactical pause. Yeah. 3-minute pause. Dota TV to catch up. Yeah. Alright, there's reconnect. Unpause should come pretty quickly here. Yes, like I was saying, Void is a much more capable late game carry than the Naga. Mainly because he can do so much damage during his ultimate, and his ultimate just shuts down a team to such a high degree. Now granted, the Sleep Ravage combo is pretty scary. Oh, Dualistic is going to get taken back. He's into a kinetic field. There goes a... And he was Maleficed as well. Oh, Corey comes in. He's going to definitely be able to get the kill. Here comes the March. That's going to pick up the kill. Tinker's on a killing spree now, but in the meantime, Bounty Hunter's going to get a kill on the Disruptor. These guys are here, but they're taking a lot of damage from the March. They're going to have to back up. Vamp is low, and he's tracked up moreover, so he's got to be careful. Liper's coming forward. In fact, he's going to go onto Vamp, but I don't think he can get a kill. He's going to attack. Not really doing anything. So Luna has to back up. He can't go forward into this March. Vamp's going to take some damage, and they're going to come chase after Liper, but they don't have any form of detection. In fact, Tinker's TPing out. Vamp might be in trouble here. Are we going to see... Yeah, there's an attack as well. Is he going to go down? No. He's going to get saved by the Enigma Maleficent. In fact, Liper may be in trouble now. He's going to track up the... Yeah, Vamp's just going to TP out just fine. Enigma is tracked out, and he had vision, so they now know that Vamp TP'd out. But these guys can stay aggressive, and in fact can try to take a tower. Ultimate is up on the Tidehunter. Weiss is here with a level 3 purification, which means they can tower dive to their heart's content. So Luna's perfectly safe, even though he's low health, just because Weiss can come in with that purification and completely turn this around. Bounty Hunter gets an illusion ring. That means he's going to have full health and full mana coming from his bottle, as well as some vision of the map. Now, Corey has his boots up. I think he had them by about the 12th minute, and he's got most of his soul ring. This means he's going to start his kind of global rampage very soon here. And Naga's, but in the meantime, keep in mind that Naga's just been free farming bottom. It does look like she's going straight for a relic. She's about 900 gold away, and she's farming out of her mind. 74 last hits in 12 minutes, doing so well, and she really has not been in any way, shape, or form challenged in this lane. See some engagement up here on the top lane. Liper is going to get brought back, but he's invisible. Dualistic is going to come in for a Ravage, hitting everyone. Vamp is low, but he's going to get off his ultimate. He's going to try and come and do some damage to Liper. If he gets a bash, might be able to bring him down, but no. Here comes Tinker TPing in. Creep is killed, TP cancelled. Weiss is here. I hear a kinetic field. It is not going to catch the Bounty Hunter. Tinker has managed to successfully come in, and now it looks like the Radiant team will back off now that Ravage is on cooldown. Weiss unfortunately does not have his ultimate up. If his ultimate was up, they could definitely still go offensive. So Luna also does not have his ultimate either. Venomancer ult backing a lot of damage here. But we're here anyway. It looks like the Dire Squad will go on the offensive, but I mean, while all this is happening, Vamp is not getting as much farm as he was before. He's now only at 53 last hits, has a finished Shreds, but that's it. No tier 4 item as of yet. Tinker's going to spam his skills. Turtle's going to glimpse back Dualistic. He's going to get caught in a kinetic field. He's going to take some damage, but there's purification. He's just fine. Corey's going to have to TP back out now. He took some damage from that tower. He'll be right back in about however long it takes him to recharge his spells. And in the meantime, Take It Away is just farming. He's up to 82 last hits. He's got so much farm. He's got Magic... He has... No, he went straight for a finished Diffusal Blade. He has it. 14-minute Diffusal Blade. So he did not go for the Relic. Tinker's going to TP in here bottom. They're not going to be able to get a kill on Take It Away, but they may be able to push the tower down. Yeah, she's just going to back up into the jungle. We'll probably go for treads as well. Any items on the courier? No. Take It Away really isn't able to go in and defend this. If they want to TP in, actually what he can do is he can sleep and then everyone can TP in on top of the sleeped heroes. Another cool thing you can do with a Naga Siren, but in the meantime here, we're actually just going to see a push going on the top lane. Duel is just tanking the tower like a boss. He's like, tower damage? What's tower damage? Don't care about that crap. I've got 1,000 gold in my bank. I'm going to go pick up my mana boots. I assume that's what he's going to go do. And these guys are just going to back up. Wisetass is level 6. Saluna does not quite. Bounty Hunter actually... Kills go down on the bottom line. Saluna TPs in, gets a kill on the Naga Siren. I believe Naga used her ultimate for that. No, she didn't. Didn't even need to. Just used a net and probably a Riptide to keep the Surge from getting the Darkseer out of trouble. Weiss is going to get some farm up. He's up to 500 gold. Look for him to go for Arcane Boots as well. It's an excellent item on the knight. He needs mana so badly, as you can see from the fact that he doesn't have any mana to cast his spells. Another good item is the Soul Ring, if you can get the farm on him to be able to use it effectively. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that much farm. Liper is got his phase finished as well as a Poor Man's Shield, and he's level 10. Track is going to let him be so much more aggressive now. Now, Leprechaun is able to do some things in this lane. He's level 6 now. Obviously didn't take his ult level 6. Darkseers rarely do that. But he's starting to get his farm up. He's most of the way to Vanguard. Meantime, we're going to see a push going mid lane. Liper is in range of the tower, so he's visible. March the Machines is going to slow down this push. Tinker will get tracked up for daring to go forward that much, but this March is going to basically shut down the push. In the meantime, it looks like we may be seeing a kill on this Darkseer. Again, he's going to get galed, netted, but they're not going to successfully block off that. Oh man, that net lasts forever, and then the Diffusal Blade will purge Surge from him, preventing him from being able to run away. Tinker's tracked up. He might be in a bit of a bad spot. He's got the rest of his team with him, though. And actually, no. Turtle's just going to fall to the Bounty Hunter. Tries to glimpse Bounty away so that he can survive, but it will not, in the end, be enough. Bounty will get that kill. Track Gold, I think, gotten on that kill. So he's up to 1,200 gold. We'll see what he goes next. Maybe a BKB is typically a good first item on your Bounty Hunter. He's got enough damage from his Shadow Walk Janata combo. And obviously from Max Shuriken, all he really needs is the magic community to run around and do what he wants, especially against a Tinker. Now, Void's ultimate, we'll go through that, and I think Void is just farming somewhere. What does Void have? I'm going to item check really quick here. Item check. Vamp is looking like he's going for a Battle Fury. I'm not sure about this. I really don't think if you went Hand of Midas, you should not go Battle Fury, because that's just 2 farming items in a row. And so it means you're going extreme late game while you're relying on the rest of your team to farm up, whereas, oh no, Take It Away is going to get glimpsed into a kinetic field, but he's just going to Song of the Siren up here. He's taking tons of damage from March of the Machines. In the meantime, though, he's going to get away. He's got 120 health. Tinker wants to go forward and get a rocket off, because a level 4 rocket would definitely get that kill, but he's just not going to get in range. See in the mid lane, we've got some damage going down against this Tidehunter. He's got the Ravage up, though. Middle tier 1 tower has fallen. March of Machines will get popped, and then Tinker's just going to TP back out. Looks like Bounty Hunter is going to farm the top lane, while Faceless Void is not... Where is Void? What? Where's Void? Oh, he's farming the jungle. So he is going for that Battle Fury. I really dislike this choice. Oh, Liper going on the Void, doing a bunch of damage. Void's going to jump away, but he's tracked up. He's not going to make it out. Can't TP out. Doesn't have the TP scroll. He can ult to try and get out of this. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. In fact, he's under the tower. No. He's tracked up. Backs out. Leprechaun is going to go on this Liper. Liper may actually be in trouble. Do they have detection? I don't think so. He's going to invis away. Leprechaun's going to follow him, but he doesn't know where Liper's going. He's invis, he's going to make it out, and you have to have detection when you try to gank a Bounty Hunter like that. And also, this drew out a Void ult just for survival. That's never something you want to see. A defensive Void ult, it's like, yeah, you made it out, but can't use it for another 80 seconds now offensively, which means your team is now in a bad position. RC, because that Void Ult is down, they're able to go forward so much more aggressively now. Take It Away now has a finished treads, and he's got 2,000 gold in the bank again. We've seen big engagement mid lane, I'm sorry. Missing this one. Bounty Hunter gets a kill on the Tinker, but Weiss may go down. No, he won't. He will just TP out. Dualistic used the Ravage, and it went off. But no, here's the Black Hole onto. Vamp is in. He's going to get the kill on Tidehunter. Glimpse is going to actually take Liper out of the Black Hole. I don't know whose idea this was, but it was a bad idea. Bounty Hunter is dominating. He's going to go in and get a kill on the Disruptor inside of the Roche pit. Not able to get a kill there. Vamp's going to continue farming. He's up to 1,600 gold, but he's going to get netted up. Going to leap out of the net, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get killed. Naga Siren is on the killing spree. She's got how much gold? How much gold? Can't select her. I keep selecting illusions. Come on. 2,400 gold, so now she can even go into a Radiance, and she's still going to get it in 23 minutes after a Diffusal Blade. Leprechaun's going to TP in, but he's immediately going to get purged up and just dropped, falling to the Bounty Hunter. Track gold going through that. That means Bounty Hunter's up to 3,400, 3,500 gold. I don't know what he's going for. He could practically go for like a E-Blade at this point. He's not really sure. They're definitely ahead of this game right now, coming very powerfully ahead. You've got your Void who's going for farming items, but he's died. Actually, he died once and he's got 3 kills, but his last hits are tapering off. Only 70 here at 20 minutes. Naga Siren definitely farming much better, and also getting track gold on top of this. Here's an Invis Room, which Bounty Hunter is going to pick up in his bottle. No, he's actually going to lose it out to Duddits. Duddits, kill the Rune, man. If you're going to see a Rune, you've got to deny it. You can't let the enemy carry with a bottle pick it up. Corey is playing pretty well on this Tinker here. He's got pretty much a 4-staff, just kind of running around the map. He's doing a lot of work, but he's not, unfortunately, able to get the kind of pushing you want because the rest of his team is a little behind. Like, this Disruptor has bare boots and just some wards. Enigma's got wards and a Soul Ring, hasn't even upgraded his boots. He does have a Blink Dagger to allow him to get in, but he's not got survivability. He'll just get picked off as soon as he tries to jump in, especially with a Ravage on the enemy team, which, by the way, is cooling down in 15 seconds. Black Hole's got another 78. So, oh, I hear a glimpse. Where is this going on? We will pick off the Bounty Hunter. Disruptor ultimate dropped for this. Void will get the kill here, ending the mega kill streak for some extra gold there. He's now got 600 gold, and it's a lot closer to the Battle Fury that I still don't think he should buy. They're gonna, you can't dive. This is such a bad idea. Take It Away is going to get brought back in, but she's just going to pop the Sleep. Sleep is going to get canceled. There's the Ravage on top of everybody. Venomancer ult. Vamp is going to drop his ultimate. He's going to pick off somebody. Is he? No. Naga Siren's going to get a kill outside of his ult. Vamp will get a kill here against Venomancer. Online, in the meantime, is going to pick off the Bounty Hunter, and Vamp is going to go down here. He's purged up. He's going to get netted up. Yeah, he's definitely going to drop Naga Siren with the mega kill. So, Glimpse is actually going to save somebody. I think they're going to get out now. Turtle's going to be able to back off just fine. So this is a 3-for-1 trade. No, 2. I think someone else died. Did someone else die? I know, only one person died. Void got a kill on the Venomancer, but he died in the process. He's now back to 800 gold, and 22 minutes has not finished his Battle Fury. Turtle will drop here to Naga Siren, who is now unstoppable. Someone will get sent back, but it's not going to be enough. Weiss is coming forward. He's able to be so aggressive here. Even though he doesn't have any tanking items, he's just so naturally tanky with his magic immunity as well as his heal. He's going to come back in here, probably pick up... I almost want him to go for a Heaven's Halberd just to completely shut down the Void. I think that would be an excellent choice. No, he's going to go for a mech. Another good choice. Allows your team to be a little bit more offensive here. Liper's going to come in behind the tower invisible. He could definitely get a kill here, especially now that the Tinker has teleported out. He's going to drop a track and then back up. He's going in on... He's going in, but he's got to be careful. This Black Hole is up, but there's no mana for it. Oh, Liper already has the BKB. Naga Siren will get a kill here against the Enigma immediately. Wicked 6 streak there. Bounty Hunter is going to drop the Darkseer as well. Now Liper's low. He's got to be careful. He's backing off, but he's going to be fine. Vamp is low. Both these guys are tracked up. Oh man, Naga Siren solo, one rocket, but no, Tinker is not far enough forward. Here comes a huge Vamp ult. Viper's definitely gonna fall here. No, he's gonna get healed up, and actually he might bring Vamp down. Vamp's gonna have to jump back. Gale is gonna hit on the Disruptor. Everybody's low though. People are running away. The entire Radiant team is gonna make it out. No one will fall, but at the same rate, none of the towers will fall. And no kills were gotten, so track gold bonus was not there. Everyone's still low, so they're not going to be able to push for a little bit. And also the Naga ultimate, as well as the Tide ultimate, is down. So I think that the Dire squad have a chance to go offensive here. They don't have the big Void ultimate. It was popped and didn't get a kill out of it. I think that instead of dropping March of Machines, which didn't do as much immediate damage, Tinker should have just immediately laser rocketed to try and bring that Bounty Hunter down. Maybe he didn't have mana. I didn't see. But these guys should go aggressive and definitely try to get a tower here while the Naga and the Tide ultimate's out. No, Tide ultimate's back up. And Naga ult's back up in 2 seconds, so no, they can't even go offensive here. Viper's coming through. He's invisible. Look for him to try and pick somebody off here in the top lane. There are 2 people here, but he's got a BKB. He can just go so aggressive. No, these guys are going to back up. They may have had vision of him picking up this ward here, this rune here, so they probably backed up. Now, Takeaway is just going to continue farming. He's got most of a Manta. He has a Manta style now if he wants to purchase it. He still hasn't finished. He never went and finished his Vanguard. He's just sitting on a Ring of Health. I don't really know what he's going to do with it. May go into a Lincoln Sphere. That gives a lot of buff to your illusions, as well as giving you some spell block against like Laser, Malefice, Glimpse. But, I mean, I don't really know why he's keeping a Ring of Health around. Maybe he just wants to sit on a Ring of Health. It's not that bad of an item to sit on in terms of cost efficiency and effectiveness. I would have definitely finished the Vanguard, though. It would give him a ton of survivability against this Faceless Void. So we're going to see grouping up bottom. It looks like Radiant wants to push it while Dire wants to defend it. They are able to defend pretty effectively with these March of Machines stacks and then laser spam, rocket spam rather. Wow, Faceless Void is farming away, and if he can farm it up, he's pretty he has his Battle Fury. He just has to get to a secret shop to pick it up. There's the courier waiting to get his Perseverance and bring it to him. He's just got to get maybe a couple more. Yeah, here comes the Battle Fury. He's got a 25-minute Battle Fury, not the worst, but he needs to pick up his farm now. And needs to get an attack speed item desperately. He's going to farm extremely effectively now, but he needs the attack speed to be able to do the damage in his ultimate that you expect out of a Void. Here comes a Sleep out of the Naga Siren. They're going to come forward, get in position for the Ravage. Veno ultimate. Bam! And bam. That's going to be a multiple kill, but no. Huge 3-person black hole, but there's no follow-up. Not enough damage. Static Storm on top of it. Kinetic Field. But Dudus is just going to fall. None of the backup damage is here because Void is not in position. He's back at base. Naga Siren's going to go godlike. She's going to get attacked by the tower, brought very low. Someone's brought back. Who is it? It's Venomancer. Venomancer will fall here. No, actually, Venomancer isn't going to die. It might drop to the tower. He will drop to the tower eventually. Thudus is going to kill the Darkseer. Naga on the ultimate. Actually, Faceless Void jumps in, tries to ult, but he's not able to. I missed it. That's a team wipe here. That means probably, definitely a tier 2. Maybe a Rax if these guys are unlucky. It all depends on how quickly they can drop this tower. Naga Siren is just doing so much damage here. How much gold does she have? She's beyond godlike. 2,000 gold in the bank. Close to whatever third tier 4 item that she wants to pick up after the Diffusal and after the Manta. I would expect to see something like a Heart. Excellent item. Buffs up her illusions. Butterfly, not a bad item either. Buffing up her illusions even more. I think Heart might be a better option here, but Void just not having a good game. He finally has this Battle Fury, but I really don't think it was the right choice. I would have preferred, after a Hand of Midas, you have to go into something like a Manta style, or something which gives you more early game DPS. Sure, Battle Fury gives you plus 65 damage, which is nice, but you don't have the attack speed to support it, and to do enough damage in your ultimate to really justify all of that farm you put into more farming. I mean, Battle Fury is a farming item. It allows you to stay in lane and deal damage to more creeps. so that you can get this damage down. It looks like they're going to be stacking some Ancients. This may be for the Tinker, this may be for the Void. Either way, it's a good plan. We're going to be pushing up against the Dire squad pretty aggressively, but Naga Siren is past level 16, and her ultimate now is a 60-second cooldown, which means every time you try and push, she's going to have this ultimate ready to just stop the push altogether. Tinker will be doing the one farming these Ancients. No, it's going to be Vamp. Maybe both. I don't know. Could be both. Corey's going to go up onto the high ground here. Yeah, he's going to drop some Marching Machines, and then Bam's probably going to go in and attack these Ancients. But when you're 4-man farming Ancients, it's not nearly as much experience. I really don't know. They're kind of just gathered up here. Maybe they're waiting for a Roche fight? We could be getting ready for a Roche fight. Oh, Liper's going to come up onto the high ground. They have vision, though. They saw him. They had a ward. He's just going to turn on BKB and go into it. Here's the Naga Siren. That's kind of a wasted Naga Siren, but here it's going to stop. No! Static Storm is going to cancel the Ravage. Vacuum! Where's the black hole? No, it's not there. No black hole, but here's the damage coming out. Void doing a ton of damage, but Turtle's going to drop. So is Darkseer. Double kill going down. Vamp is unable to do anything. He leapt out, but he's slowed down. He's netted up. He's going to fall again. And no black hole. It was on cooldown. They didn't have a black hole. Huge vacuum setting it up. They had an awesome start to the team fight, but the black hole was still on cooldown. This is a Rax right here. 4 dead, including your Void, who still doesn't have anything more than a Battle Fury. In fact, I think Radiant could go take this Rax and then go straight back into steal the Ancient stack and then take the Roche. Glyph will be used. Might be just enough, but these guys have to be careful not to come in and feed one by one. That team fight, I'm so surprised that went the way it did. That Static Storm was... Vacuum into Static Storm was beautiful. Doing so much damage. Vacuum is dropped by the Darkseer, but he's just going to feed, gets netted up. Turtle's in a bad spot. He's slowed down. You kind of have to back off. Tinker just not able to do enough. I think Tinker, just forget it. You can't defend the Rax. Go TP top and take a tier 2 tower, man. Liper's coming forward extremely aggressively. He's going... He turns on the BKB, but, I mean, Bash goes through BKB. He's just going to get beat down. Drop to the tower. Maybe now. And Black Hole is up. We're going to blink Black Hole on 3. Where's the follow-up? Here comes Vamp blinking in, but he's not able to do enough damage. Static Storm is dropped Kinetic Field, but no, Donis is just going to go down. Naga Siren is too big. Right-clicking everyone down. Venomancer getting the last hit, dropping everyone to the double hit. Pure damage of Purification coming through, nailing the Faceless Void. Venomancer is going to get the kill here, and I think this is GG. Your Void is now 5-5. He's just not able to do the damage, man. He doesn't have the right-click damage, and he doesn't have the ability to stand and right-click. I do see Corey doing what he definitely should be doing, which is going and picking off this Choo-Choo Tower here while they're trying to Rax. But no, here comes Naga Siren. He has to TP out now. If he gets his TP cancelled by a net or a song, he's dead. No, he's going to make it out just fine. Crystallis up on the Naga Siren. I'm not incredibly fond of this Crystallis pick. I don't think it's the best choice of a Naga Siren. I mean, right now, she can, as long as she keeps buying tier 4 items, she will continue to win. But a much better item on Naga Siren is stat items because they buff up her illusions, and a lot of her damage comes from her illusions. Yeah, the Daedalus will buff your DPS, and those crits transfer over to your illusions, but your illusions are much better off with a heart or something similar, which allows them to survive longer, do more damage. Those crits aren't going to do very much for you. Like I said, the Radiant team are going to steal this Ancient stack, and what's going on here is Lifer is just trying to tank it while Weiss is keeping him alive. Benno's going to come in and drop some wards. Yeah, we're just trying to take out this Ancient stack as much as we can. Lifer might actually fall to these Ancients. He's got to be careful. Oh, man. Purification's going to come in. He'll be just fine. You should have done that while they were in range of the pure damage. So yeah, this Ancient stack is going to get stolen by the Dire squad, by the Radiant team. Rabid Raccoons definitely taking advantage of this. Take it away. Dealing so much damage. Look at his DPS right now. Massive. Look for him to upgrade his Diffusal Blade once he uses that last charge. That's something to do. Some people upgrade their Diffusal Blade as soon as they get the gold for it. What you want to do is you want to use all the charges first. Riptide, I'm looking for a Riptide. Drop the armor. Come on, where is it? Alright, no, at any rate, they're going to go ahead and tank this Roshan, beat it down pretty quickly. Lots of DPS coming through here. It will be picked up by Lipert, the bounty hunter, who definitely needs it more. Venomancer's going to get a kill here on Disruptor. In the meantime, Tide is going to get brought back into the kinetic field, but there's no one to follow it up. They're pushing top, which is a good idea. Duddits will be able... Duddits and Tinker can definitely bring it down, but in the meantime, you're using your tier 2, you're losing your racks, and this is not a game where you can base race. They're getting what they can done, and getting these kills will allow Void... Getting a tower kill will get some gold to Void, which he needs so badly. But, I mean, here goes your racks. Void has the ult, but he's only level 14, so it's only a 5-second ult. And, moreover, it's only not that much damage because he doesn't have the items he needs to be able to jump in and do as much damage as he needs to. Void, if he gets like a Mjolnir or something like that, Liper's going to get damage, but he's just going to be able to kill the Disruptor, and he's got an Aegis, so once he dies, he's going to be fine. Vacuum goes down, but it's not going to... Vamp's going to jump in and ult. He's going to start dealing some damage to Weiss, but Weiss is so tanky. All these heroes that he's trying to attack are so tanky, but no, here's a big black hole. This is the kind of team fight they've been needing. Enigma's going to get the kill, but no, here comes the Ravage. Venomancer ult. This is going to drop everybody. That was an excellent team fight coming out of the Dire team, but it's too little, too late. Vamp calls the GG. And that's going to be it. Double Raxes are down, and after that, if you get a huge 3-man black hole after a Faceless Void ult, you still can't win, man. That's pretty much the game there. They needed that team fight a lot earlier. I feel like they got close to it, but this team fight in here when the Enigma black hole was on cooldown and they tried to take a team fight was bad. They should have backed off and waited if they could have. And if not, you know, Corey's going to try and take a rack, so he's not going to be able to. He's just going to TP back to base. Bounty Hunter picking off the fountain kills that he can as we wait for the throne to fall. And really what happened was, first of all, Naga never got ganked. I think she only died once in the entire game. No, she didn't die. She's 16-0. That's first of all. That's what happens. She's got 5,700 gold now. She just farmed so much. She's able to stay so far ahead. And the second thing is Void. I really didn't like Void's item build. Yeah, they're going to get the kill here on the Bounty Hunter, but it's old. So that's just kind of a consolation prize. Void's going to jump in, but get the Naga slept. Luna's not even going to die. Alright, guys, that's the game. Thanks for watching. This was a pretty good game. I think it came down to Void's item choice. I really did not like the choice of the Battle Fury. I don't think it did enough for his team. Tinker played really well. I did like his item choices and his play. He was able to get some very good kills early game. And then the other thing was that the Dire supports, like this Disruptor was not able to get anything. He needs that level 2 ult for the damage, and he needs his maxed skills. So he was just food for Bounty Hunter. He just wasn't able to get the protection that he needed. These guys weren't able to roam effectively, whereas the Radiant squad with this Bounty Hunter were able to get some very effective roam off. So thanks for watching, guys. It was a fun game to cast. If you want more information on the TMP Dota 2 Arena, you can check them out at tnpgaming.com. And you should also, if you like this kind of stuff, send me replays. Or just follow, subscribe, and check me out on Facebook, guys. So thanks for watching. This is Kingdom signing out. What? Was I not recording? The fuck, man? Oh, I started.